Let's talk about debt payoff really quick. I had over $10,000 of high interest debt. I made less than $40,000 a year at my job, and I had no savings. It took me less than a year to get all of this paid off and save a little safety cushion. Let me tell you how I did it. First things first, I had to learn this lesson the hard way. You need to save some type of money first before you start going hard on your debt payoff. Save at least $1,000 in a high yield savings account before you start your debt payoff. The reason why is because when unexpected things happen during your debt payoff journey, which it probably will, you will have to go further into debt, erasing some of your progress if you do not have a safety net to fall back on. This happened to me over and over again until I finally realized I needed to stop, save a little money first, and then continue my debt payoff. Once I did that, I made way faster progress. Put it in a high yield savings account so that it earns interest just by sitting there. And if you need a good recommendation for a high yield savings, I have a comparison at the link at the top of my page to give you the best rates of the best accounts. There's a lot of different debt payoff methods out there. My favorite two are the snowball or the avalanche method. I personally use the snowball. I wanted to keep it simple. I wanted to get some quick wins to keep me motivated, and that's what did it for me and allowed me to pay it off all in less than a year. The important thing when picking a method is just to pick one. Just pick one and start going. You can always change in between if you need to. This is your life, your journey. You can do what you want. Just get started is the point. Another important point, I know you don't want to hear it, but side hustles are going to be super important to your journey if you want to make fast progress and you're not making enough income to make the type of progress you want to have. I was making less than 40K. I did not have the money to make as fast progress as I wanted to, while also still being able to handle everything else I needed to handle. So I did some side hustles. I started doing photography for people. By the way, I already knew how to do photography from high school. I already had a camera and everything. So I just started offering that. I also sold things on Facebook Marketplace. I eventually taught myself how to build websites and offered that as a service to people. There are so many different things you can do. Look up side hustles and figure out which one you want to do. The important part is that you just start bringing in money. This is not forever. It is temporary until you reach your goals. Nobody wants to work more, obviously. And I had a small child at the time and I did not want to work more hours, but I made that sacrifice to put us in a better situation and it paid off. If you want to learn more about debt payoff, I have a whole playlist about it on my page. I also have debt payoff calculators at the link at the top of my page. I have a lot of resources for you to get you started. The important part is that you just get started. Make a plan and move on it so that you can actually start making progress. And who knows what you can do by the end of this year. You got this, friend.